morning, it's Friday. I thought I might do a little bit of a weekend vlog, although we're not doing much, so I don't know why. It will be a cosy, homey vlog, pretty much. Actually, we are going out tomorrow, but yes, I thought I'd do a bit of a weekend vlog. I haven't filmed a weekly this week because I got my weeks wrong. I think I said to you in the last weekly that it would be the last one before Vlogmas starts. However, I realised that I'd got my dates adrift and there's a gap for next Sunday, which will be the last Sunday in November, I think. Honestly, don't quote me on that. I'm all up the wall with my dates. I don't know at all. But so I thought I'd film this anyway. I've had quite a nice week this week. Carla came to stay for a couple of days, and we got lots of content filmed for over the coming festive period, some festive stuff, and yeah, that was nice. And then last night we went out for something to eat with Sam, my nephew, so that was nice. He's working for Ashley at the moment. And today I haven't got an awful lot planned. Bit of work, bit of I'm going to film a decluttering video. I'm filming some decluttering content for January as well. I'm just off to drop off parcels. I'm going to parcel shop. I've got parcels to pick up there as well. Then I've got to go to the UPS drop, and I'm going to pop to Aldi because I need a few basic bits. So that's where I'm off to now. I am back from doing my errands, running my errands, I guess you'd call that. And I'm quite pleased because I popped into a charity shop that I was just passing while I was out, as you do. And I got this anti-slip underlay for rugs. I have one under here and it's not cheap stuff, but it's absolutely bloody brilliant. If your rugs walk, this stops it happening. I think I'm going to put this, what size is it? I paid £2.95 for this. Absolute bloody bargain if it works. It's slightly different to what I've got already. But I'm going to put it under the two mats I've got in the office, I think, if it's big enough. 80 by 140. Might only be big enough for one of them, but we can try it out anyway, so pleased about that. I'm going to do a little bit of eBay listing, and I'm going to make myself a nice coffee to go with it while I do that. Just using you as a mirror. Good morning, it's now Saturday. I'm not sure I want that in. We shall see. I'll take it out for the minute. It's now Saturday. I completely forgot that I was vlogging yesterday, and got to about 7 o'clock and I suddenly thought, oh, I was meant to be vlogging, wasn't I? Completely slipped my mind. I filmed a video in the afternoon, a decluttering video, and then I was just pottering about doing stuff and completely forgot that I was filming. Anyway, never mind, we'll try better today. Saturday, 5 to 11. And first of all today, we're going out actually. We're going to a National Trust property, just for a wander, just to get out and about. I'll tell you about it anyway when we go. But first of all, I wanted to show you some things I've been sent. The first one is from Vivaia shoes, who I'd never heard of. They contacted me on Instagram and asked if I'd be interested. And I had a look at their website, and machine washable shoes. It's a new one on me. Who knew such a thing existed? Not only machine washable, but also made entirely from recycled materials. So my interest was piqued. I thought this was quite interesting. So I ordered 2 pairs. Let me show you. They come in quite nice boxes actually. These are the boxes they come in. So add gifted, but not paid in any way. Just sent it to me free of charge. These are the first shoes I got, which I quite like actually. They are comfortable. I've tried them on. They've got a little bow on the front. They're sort of fabric. Got a little bit of a texture to them. They're a little bit on the narrow side, but I have got wide feet, so if you've got normal feet, I think you'd be fine. I really very much like the shape of the heel. It's difficult, unless I show you the bottom, it's difficult to get an idea of the shape of it. But I just thought those were rather nice. And yeah, apparently they're machine washable, very flexible. And you can put them in the machine. I don't know if I'd ever want to put a pair of shoes in the washing machine, but I guess the fact you can is quite good, isn't it? So yeah, there's those ones. And then I also got these boots. They're sort of like a sock boot. They're stretchy at the top. And I was a little worried because I've got fat legs that these might not fit all the way up my ankle, but they are really stretchy and they do fit actually. But again, a really quirky, unusual heel design. I quite like that. And again, machine washable. So I've got a discount code, so I will put the info in the description box below. If you are interested in recycled, sustainable, machine washable shoes, who knew such a thing even existed, all the info will be in the description box. Now I've got one other thing to show you that I haven't opened yet, so we can go and open it together. Now we've moved to the office. The reason for that is this. Many of you have asked me since I've had that where it came from. It is, hang on, let me show you. Let me close up. It is a map of the Sunny Resort, which is our favourite hotel in Greece. God, that's terrifying, isn't it? My face there. And it's a really close-up map. It's a personalised map, and it's from a company called Mapiful. They gifted that to me last year, I think it was, about this time of year, and they contacted me again and asked if I'd like another one of their products to show you again, and I thought I would. Yeah, so let me show you what I've ordered. It's arrived, it's here, and I haven't opened it yet, so I'm going to open it. Good morning. It's now Tuesday. I know, the continuity is not what it could be, is it? It really isn't. And I'm aware that I broke off halfway through showing you what I'd got from Mapiful. So let's start with that so we can finish off that segment. Let me just see where is a good place to put you. I'm hoping it's not going to be too dark. How's that? Oh, that's not too bad. So I ordered, they've got some lovely new stuff since I last ordered on Mapiful, and you can get any sort of map of a special place to you, and you can personalise it with your own writing like I did with my Sunny Resort one. But the one I chose this time was a bit of a gift for William. I'm just covering it up because it's got his date of birth on the bottom, which you may not want me to share. This is a star map of when William was born. He's an Aquarius, and it's got his name, and it says the day you were born, then it's got the date underneath it and the sort of line drawing star map there, which I thought was just lovely. And if Will's friends are watching, don't be telling him, okay? Don't be telling him, because I'm going to give him this for Christmas. But he's likely not to come back. So when he gets his first non-student place, I thought that might be something nice to have on his wall. He might like it. He might think it's horrible, but I like it anyway. Might put it in his bedroom here if he doesn't want to take it with him. But yeah, Mapiful have got so many lovely things that you can personalise. I think they're such a nice, unusual Christmas gift. I think I've got a discount code, so I will pop that in the description box down below for you as well. Anyway, it's Tuesday. I'm going to just pop in here some footage that I took on Saturday when we went out. Just a couple of little clips, nothing major, but I just wanted to include those, so they are coming up right now. We are at Greenway, which is a National Trust property, which used to be, or was, same thing, Caroline used to be and was, Agatha Christie's holiday home. And I didn't film any of the house because it's covered in scaffolding and doesn't look particularly nice, and inside it was really, really, really dark, which I'm assuming is because when Agatha was here it was very dark, but you couldn't really see anything. It was just very dark and a bit dingy really. Didn't love it, but the gardens are lovely. It's right on the edge of the estuary, I'm wanting to say, tidal river anyway. And I am sitting under this glorious red tree. That's the path we've walked down. It's a very steep path down here. It's like a zigzag path going down there, going down to the boathouse, whatever that is. And I got down a bit of it and it was very steep on my knee because it's so damp today. My knee's really hurting. So I decided to leave Ashley to go and explore that by himself and come and wait up here. Walking downhill is so painful on my knee still. I feel like it's worse at the moment because of the time of year as well. Does arthritis get worse in cold, damp weather? I guess it probably does. I don't know. Anyway, quite enjoying the peace and quiet and the beautiful red leaves. We're just exploring the garden. We've come across this little pond, circular pond area. And look, up here is a pet's garden, cemetery. I assume it's pets anyway. Look, isn't that cute? Oh, bless. Right, after that brief interlude, we are now back to Tuesday. Today, I've got my mum coming to stay for a couple of nights tomorrow. So today I've got a couple of errands to run this morning, got to drop off parcels, got to pop to the supermarket. But first I need to ask you guys about something. I need some help. Now, I think I talked in a previous vlog, because a couple of you told me when they came online on the website. In fact, I did. I went to Matalan, didn't I? To purchase some of their Moon and Stars crockery. Anyway, it all eventually came onto the website and I ordered it all online because I couldn't get it in store. And it arrived yesterday, which was lovely. Apart from 2 items were broken. This is the dinner plates. Look at how pretty they are. I get the impression that's not coming through so well on the camera, but just such a pretty design. Right, I need to take you downstairs to show you the rest of it because I've not brought it up yet. I opened it downstairs. Just a sec, we'll go downstairs. So this is the rest of it. We've got the little cereal bowl type things and the side plates, and I got 4 of the pasta bowls as well. I thought they'd be good for like serving dishes or sort of pasta bowls. The bad news being that one of these and one of these arrived broken. I went down to the local store with the broken ones and they were able to exchange the side plate for me, so I've now got a full set of side plates. However, they didn't have a replacement for the bowls and they've now got none online either. So I'm missing one of those. They gave me a refund, but obviously I want the full set of bowls. So I thought I'd put it out there into the universe of my lovely viewers. If anybody's in your local Matalan and you were able to check if they had a bowl for me and you were happy to buy me a bowl and post it to me, for which I will pay, obviously I'm very happy to cover all the costs involved, please do drop me let's say an email. I'll put my email address in the description box below. That would be so lovely. I'd really love to have the full set, and they haven't got one in my local Matalan and they haven't got one in the next most local Matalan. So if anybody just happened to be in there and they had one of the small cereal bowls, they're £3.50 I think, I'd be so grateful. Right, I need to pop out now. It's freezing cold this morning. Getting up at 6:15 and doing my treadmill steps was not fun. I was not looking forward to it at all. I'm always glad when it's done, but oh, the struggle is real on these dark cold mornings, it really is. It's about 12 o'clock I think, and it's a bit late having my morning coffee. I've just finished it. I've been catching up with I'm a Celebrity. Who else is watching I'm a Celebrity this year? I didn't watch it for several years. I got bored with the format, and then last year I did watch it because we were in lockdown and it was something to watch, and it was in Wales, which was a bit different. I really enjoyed it, so I decided that I would watch it again this year. We're only on episode 2, but enjoying it so far. I think there's some nice genuine people in there, and some that I actually know as well. Actual celebrities. Let me know if you're watching it and if you're enjoying it and what you think. Not predicting a winner quite yet. I expect it will be someone young. It generally is, but maybe David Ginola actually, who knows. Anyway, I'm going to go and pick some chives out of the garden in a minute, because I am going to make a smoked haddock pate for a starter for tomorrow night's dinner. I think I told you my mum's coming for a couple of days, and also Ashley's mum's coming over for dinner tomorrow night. So I'm doing a new chicken recipe, and I'm doing smoked haddock pate for a starter with little triangular, almost like Melba toast, but made out of wraps, you know, round wraps. There's a word for them. Is there a word other than wrap? No, I don't think there is. I'm trying to overcomplicate things more than they should be complicated. Look at how autumnal my garden looks now. Gardener's been and swept up all the leaves today, but there's still lots down there. Anyway, I think I said earlier smoked haddock pate. I meant smoked mackerel. Correction. So what you need is a little blender, some lemon juice, horseradish, creme fraiche, I've got the half fat one, Philadelphia style cheese, I've got the half fat one, peppered mackerel, you don't have to use peppered, you can use the plain one if you don't like the peppered one, and some chives, that's what I've just rescued from the garden. Basically, you just blend the lot together. I'm not very good at doing amounts, I'm not very good at, I just sort of do it by eye and taste, so I'm going to blend it. I'm going to chop the chives first, and I'm going to save half to pop on the top before I serve it. Just snip them into little bits, and then I'm going to make the pate. I'll show you when it's made. And there it is. Doesn't look particularly exciting at the moment, does it? But I'm going to pop it into these little ramekins here, and then tomorrow, just before I serve it, I'll pop some snipped chives on the top, and serve it with some tortillas done in the oven. Do you know, it's so dark already, it's only just after 3, and it feels like I need to put the lights on already. I'm going to not do that for a little while yet, but I'm going to light a candle. Just coming to the end of this one, which is Sweater Weather from the Bath and Body Works, and it's just lovely. What are the fragrance notes? I've got fresh sage, juniper berry, aromatic eucalyptus and fresh woods. Just smells like winter. Glorious. Get that lit. I don't know if anybody saw on BBC Breakfast this morning, today is Tuesday the 23rd of November, Kevin Sinfield, who's a rugby player, never heard of him before today, who is doing something called the Extra Mile Challenge, which was running 101 miles in 24 hours. I'll say that again, just so you can take it in. 101 miles in 24 hours. I hadn't heard of it at all until this morning. I came in from walking my 2 miles on the treadmill, hilariously, at about 7:30 this morning, and Ashley had BBC Breakfast on in the bedroom, and this guy was on his last few miles of this challenge. He's doing it to raise money for motor neurone disease. His best friend, Rob Burrows, has motor neurone disease, and of all the diseases, I mean, Alzheimer's and dementia, hideous, but motor neurone disease, I feel like it's just awful, isn't it? It really is. Anyway, his friend's in a wheelchair with motor neurone, his best friend, and he was doing this, and he obviously was hurting, and he went into his little caravan for a break. I was just mesmerised by it on the television. I've always been fascinated by challenges where people push themselves physically and mentally. It's not something that I'd ever I mean, I couldn't run a marathon if you bloody paid me, but I think because it's so far away from anything I believe I'd ever be able to do, that I'm fascinated by it. Do you remember when and I've realised this is just a stream of consciousness not going anywhere, but do you remember when Ben Fogle and James Cracknell rode across the Atlantic, was it? I watched the TV programmes, I read the book, I listened to the interviews, I was mesmerised by that, and that the guy who did that free climb, that film that came out, I can't remember what it was called, it won lots of awards a couple of years ago. Went to see that. Never had such sweaty palms during a film as I had during that. But yeah, everybody who does this sort of thing, but this one, it just, it just really touched my heart this morning. It made me cry watching it. It's making me want to cry now talking about it. Watching him absolute battle through that dark place, as he called it, his whole body, the only thing getting him by was his mind, pulling him through the challenge. And he got to the end, and it made me cry again. Just wonderful what people do, isn't it? And in terms of raising awareness of MND and also raising money, I've just clicked on because I want to make a donation to his challenge because it touched me so much. And he's raised, look, his initial target was £100,000 and he has raised £1.15 million. That is just amazing what an amazing guy, and to be able to dig deep enough to, I guess through the early hours of the morning, that's the hardest time of any sort of 24-hour challenge, I would think, that you know, when you should be asleep and you're exhausted, absolutely running on fumes and having to keep going. Just amazing. So anyway, I'm just going to donate to this now because, as I say, it really touched me. I find myself getting really emotional about things that previously wouldn't have made me emotional, and I get that that's all tied up in what's happening to our family at the moment. I know that, but yeah, things touch me a lot deeper than they did previously. That's maybe not a bad thing, you know, maybe not a bad thing at all. I've been doing my Christmas jigsaw only for a couple of days actually. I've done quite well. I reckon I'll finish it tonight. I've been spending an hour or so on it each evening and really enjoying it. There's something relaxing about doing a jigsaw somehow. Christmas alphabet it's called. So yeah, I reckon I'll finish that one off tonight. Okay, oh, terrible light, terrible. Let's finish off this vlog with a little look at Ron, who is sitting on the sofa. Good evening. How are you? Can tell it's cold weather. You've claimed your place early. And some empties. Been trying to get through some products before the influx from advent calendar time comes. Let me just pop you there and move Ashley's telescope out of the way so I can sit, and it is still the same day. I've just put on some loungewear as it's lounging time. I'm trying to get rid of some stuff or get through some stuff. Let's go through it, shall we? Simple eye makeup remover, my favourite eye makeup remover, although shock horror, I'm currently using a different one and I quite like it. Such a bargain. This came in last year's Liberty advent calendar. I took the lid off to try and get some more product out because this is very expensive stuff. Augustinus Barda, the Rich Cream moisturiser. It was just okay. I didn't feel like it merited the very hefty price tag, to be perfectly honest. Noble Isle, these also came in an advent calendar last year. This was a shower gel. This is a body cream. Fireside is the fragrance, I guess. These were nice, pleasant. Again, I think they're quite pricey, and I wouldn't have said they were worth it. Quite very sort of unisex scent. I would say that possibly even more manly than female, but pleasant enough. Elnet hairspray, a travel size. Love it. Always use Elnet. Very easy to brush out as well. Aussie Blonde hydrating conditioner, that was fine. Perfectly pleasant. I'd probably buy it again if I saw it. Brazilian Bum Bum cream, that is a body moisturiser which smells absolutely delicious and came in a box or a calendar or something. Again, it's an expensive body cream. I feel like I don't ever spend loads on a body cream because I think that there's perfectly nice, good value for money ones, but I like to try these expensive ones, and that's the second one of those I've had, and I think I've got another one in the cupboard. So yeah, this was nice. This was a cleansing balm. The brand is Zero. I think it's a Korean brand. It just says Clean It Zero, and this came in a little set of 4 from Yes Style, and it was very nice. I used that for my travel skincare bag. Perfume, this is one of the Zara Jo Malone collab advent calendar perfumes last year. This is Vetiver Pamplemousse, which was very nice. I don't find that these last for ages on my skin, but they are very pleasant. It's an Aromatherapy Associates bath oil in Deep Relax. Absolutely delicious. Delightful. Delicious, delightful, delumptuous. Is that from a song? I feel like that's from a song. This was from a glossy box, and it's called Shea Bliss Skin Sugar Scrub. It was pink and strawberry flavoured. I don't know why I'm doing that. You won't be able to read it anyway. But it smelled. This was a really nice body scrub. Oh, that smells delicious. If you like fruity body products, that would be a good one. And it was a nice scrub, a nice scrubby scrub as well. This is a Hawaiian Tropic SPF 30 face, for airsoft face moisturizer. That's the word I'm looking for. I like this very much. I like the pump dispenser. It feels nice on my face. It doesn't leave that white cast. It's perfectly good to use under makeup as well. So I'll no doubt be buying another one of those next summer, I would think. Oh, there's just one more. This I tried recently. Where did this came very recently in something, I can't remember what. Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel. It was like a two-step thing and little towels, little towels, like towelette things, you know. In it. You used one and then you used another one. And there was 3 of them in there. I used it over a period of 3 days, and these made an awful lot of difference to my complexion. When we came back from Bath and Tewkesbury recently, been drinking a lot, eating a lot, not sleeping brilliantly, and my skin looked really bad, and I used these over a period of 3 nights, and I was really impressed with how my skin reacted. It brightened it, and it looked healthier, and yeah, really good. So I think these are probably quite expensive, but I am going to look them up. I'm going to keep that one, look them up, and possibly buy some of those. I wouldn't use them on the regular, but as a sort of skin pick-me-up, I think they'd be pretty good. Anyway, let's now go to the recycling. That brings us to the end of the last video before Vlogmas. So I will be seeing you next week for Vlogmas. This week coming, actually, by the time you see this. I'll be seeing you later this week for Vlogmas. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. Thank you very much for watching this one. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.